Hi, my Cappy loves. Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to the channel. This is your weekly love and romance soulmate tarot card reading, soulmate and twin flame tarot card reading for the first week of December 2020. So if you check the channel, you know that your monthlies are up. All right. So your monthlies are up. So make sure you check those out, you guys. Yeah. What else? Hold on. Yeah. So you guys know that those are up. So yeah. So yes, be sure to like the video, comment at your earliest convenience, and also subscribe if that's something you've been thinking about doing. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel, okay? So you will be notified about all my future uploads. Sorry, you guys, sometimes I have trouble with the cards where they kind of all fell out. Now they're all over me. All right, hold on. Yeah, so be sure to like the video, you guys. It benefits you, and it's just a nice way of showing support. It's just polite, you know, and it's just like, why don't you like the video? Like, it's a free reading, just like it. I don't understand like why people do that. So self-centered sometimes, right? And obviously I'm not talking to everybody. Just like the video. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards for mini Celtic. That's what I normally do for the weeklies. When I used to do weeklies back early in the year, I used to do mini Celtics. I'm going back to those. You guys love those. You guys love those. A lot of you guys who are watching me right now came because of those mini Celtics. I told you guys I bring them back. Like, I needed a break earlier this year. That whole thing going on. I needed a break. It got kind of overwhelming for me emotionally. Okay, recent past energy. Okay, wow. All right, Capricorn. A lot of you guys had this person felt like they wanted to protect you, or in some way they protected you in the recent past. In some way, shape, or form. Okay. All right, Caps. Looking good. Just a sec. All right, you guys. I'm sorry if somebody walks in here and starts acting a fool. It's just because narcissism doesn't end because it's Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Like, narcissists are still narcissists. So if somebody comes in there, just know they're having a bit of a thing going on with them. But I'm good. I'm centered. I'm calm. I'm relaxed. I just want to let you guys know I'm very open. And that might scare some people. That might make a lot of people really like me. I don't really care if people like me or not, but I'm really open. I'm not going to hide parts of myself to make people think that things are going one way where they're not. All right? So the underlying energy, Capricorn, for your person and you and how they feel about you is the sun. They think you're perfect. They're so happy with this connection. They're so happy to be with you. And I really feel like they're seeing the positive as well. Like, a lot of times when we don't see the extreme positive in someone, and we are kind of like picking at them in some way, shape, or form, or just not appreciating them, it's because we're having to heal our childhood wounds. And that's kind of like what it is with the narcissist. Like, they have a lot of childhood wounds that they never healed. So they're going around and they're acting from a place that's very rugged and rough because they haven't healed themselves, right? And this isn't a reading about narcissists, but it's just a perfect example as to why people are narcissists. They haven't healed their childhood wounds. So this person has really healed their childhood wounds. And they have processed a lot of stuff that may have caused them to not to have blinders on when they were looking at you. Like, every person in life that's in your life is special. And for the most part is special. But if someone is having trouble seeing you as special, it's because, or as seeing you for who you are, especially when you bring a lot of value, and especially like if it's romantic, and this is a soulmate connection. So especially if you guys are soulmates, and they're having trouble seeing you as a soulmate, it's because they have to heal their childhood wounds. That's all it is. It's childhood trauma. That's why I have my channel. I'm trying to help people free themselves from their childhood trauma by doing these readings, by just sharing information, by connecting with you guys. That's my objective. That's the goal of this channel. Okay? So, and that's the goal of a lot of my practice. So this person, they moved past whatever trauma it was. It could have been emotional. It could have also been attached to people. So this person could have also had some people in their life that were kind of like dampening their sparkle or whatever. And they've moved past that and they've made peace with that. And they've walked away from those people. And that's why their energy is seeing you as like a sunshiny, perfect person that you are. And I feel like you had really perfect intentions for this person, and you still have those intentions. You have really good intentions, and they also have really good intentions with you. Like, this is one of those connections where the way you see them is the way that they see you. And so if there's ever a misunderstanding where they feel like, where they don't see you the way that you're seeing them, it's because they're having blinders on from their childhood that they're needing to clean or remove. And that's the time spiritually for them to do it. Oh my God. All right, you guys. So the root of the reading with this person is a Two of Cups. I feel like in the distant past, you guys may have had an apology. So maybe this could even be the meeting of the two of you guys meeting. It was really amazing when you guys met. Like, you both really connected really quickly. But I also feel like in the recent past, you guys may, or the distant past, you guys may have reconnected, or you may have had a heart-to-heart with this person that really opened you and them up, okay? So I'm going to clarify, because I don't want to spend too much time on the root, because the root is good. You guys have a solid foundation with this person, where this was probably the realizing that you guys were soulmates. So we have the devil coming out here reverse. So this is realizing that the two of you guys were soulmates, and the two of you guys were meant to be together. You guys were meant to meet each other. And also, I may have felt like I may be feeling, or I am feeling, sorry, that there was some blockages in the way, some fears in the way that were overcome. And because you guys overcame those fears, and this person overcame those fears, but you did too, now they were able to see you as a soulmate. Like I said, you know, you guys watch me shuffle these cards, so you know that this is just, I'm just channeling. It's amazing. I love connecting with spirit. So in the recent past, we have the Emperor, where this person stepped up in the recent past and really began to fulfill that Emperor role. So whether that was being a protector, provider, for a lot of you guys, this person became a protector, provider for a lot of you guys, or they really made this connection very solid. They committed to you fully. And they don't, like, I'm not feeling like this person is a cheater at all. So if you feel like this person may have the potential to cheat on you, or you may be afraid that they're going to cheat on you, then this person would never cheat on you. So for a lot of you guys, if you're connecting with somebody who is cheating on you and it really hurts you, then that might not be a soulmate situation. That may be something that you're getting ready to walk away from. And don't worry about it. Don't push yourself. Don't be upset about it. Just let the energy move through you. And if it's so, then it will be so. But if it's not so, it won't be so. For most of you guys who are watching this, you're in a soulmate connection, or you're getting ready to be in a soulmate connection. And that's why you're drawn to this channel. So never fret. This channel is not a channel to worry. I don't want anybody worrying in the comments. If anything I said ever worries you, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's not the point. I want you to click on these videos and be happy and leave smiling and leave in a high vibe. Like, I don't do that low vibe shit. Sorry. Okay? So if you're feeling worried, relax. That's not my intention. If you're worried about losing this person, then this is not the person that's leaving your life. They're not leaving you. All right? That's not what this is about. So cool your jets. All right? And I started your jets, so I'm sorry for starting your jets, but please cool them now. I'm sorry for starting them, but I need you to also cooperate with me and cool them. All right, Cappies. So they really stepped up, and I really feel like this was because they knew that this would be a bumpy ride, or something about it became kind of difficult. And maybe that, you know, they wanted this to be victorious, but maybe it wasn't going to be the smoothest ride in the world, and they needed to kind of boss up and step in that emperor role and make sure that you were feeling secure and feeling safe. Because I feel like whatever was going on in your life, because I feel like this was something that was happening in your life, Capricorn, it made you feel very paranoid and afraid about everybody around you and everything around you. And this person just really wanted to ease your worries and concerns, which is why I'm saying that they would never cheat on you or anything like that, because they don't want you to worry about that kind of stuff. So in the recent past, they started doing everything in their power to ensure that you knew that you were very important to them, right? So they may have been expressing that to you. They may have been telling you, hey, you mean so much to me. You know, they may have done things, a lot of things too, but they may have been, whatever they could do at the time in the recent past to ensure you that you meant a lot to them, that you were everything to them, they did, right? I'm feeling like some of you guys may be like, well, what do they do? So give it a few minutes, think something may come to mind, right? And it might remind you of it. Or this is happening like in November, just leading into December. Then you're going to see what this Emperor energy is. So just chill out really quick, vibe out, and like you're going to see what's going on, what I'm talking about. All right, boom. So that's really cute. In the recent past, this person stepped up and they really became an emperor. Now this could be happening in late November, right? Or this could have already happened, right? So just vibe out. All right, boom. Because I know I'm dealing with Capricorn. I know how you guys are. I love you guys. But I know how you guys are. And like, I just, you know, I'm not trying to be like, you guys are da-da-da. I'm just saying, like, so I just don't want you guys to start worrying and fretting. You guys worry about enough stuff. So the present energy is the death energy, Santa Muerte in this deck. And this person is wanting to put an end to a particular situation or circumstance in your life that you have with them. And what is this around? This is around the Lovers. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous how good this is. What an amazing week. All right. This person wants to put an end to the way that things have been and follow their heart, and their heart is with you. Like, they know that they love you. They know that you're the person that they want to be with. They know that, like, they need to possibly protect you in some way. Like, I just get a feeling of protection, whether it's energetic protection, like magical protection, or it's like, you know, for those of you males out there, this person may be using energy to protect you, or if you're a female, this person may be physically wanting to come in there and protect you if you're dealing with a man, right? It all depends on who you're dealing with and their energy, how they are. They're very, like, physical. They may come out like guns blazing, you know, low key, coming through to help you. Or if this is like a more feminine party, they may be praying a lot. They may be kind of like maybe using the law to kind of protect you, like using the law, like getting a lawyer or detective or something involved in the situation to make sure that you're good. They want to protect you, want to make sure you're safe. Definitely, right? And I also feel like they want to put an end to all those energies that have been overwhelming you, that have been making you want to walk away from this commitment. I feel like somebody has, like, been interfering in your connection with this person, and they've had it. They have had it. Okay, Abby Lee Miller style. They have had it, right? You know Abby Lee Miller? From Dance Moms, every single episode, she had it, right? I love her. But every episode, she had it. And I feel like this person genuinely had it. Like, they have had it. And they're like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I'm, like, going to sit there. I'm going to protect Capricorn. I'm going to get Capricorn what Capricorn needs. They're overwhelmed. They're like, my Empress is overwhelmed. My Queen is overwhelmed. My Queen is stressed out. And they're done. They're, like, not doing it anymore. Like, they're tired too. They're exhausted. So I know that they feel like, you know, my guides are killing me right now. I have a lot of female guides, so they often use like I don't know, there's a way that I can tell when I'm talking to a female guide, and I usually have a lot of them, so they're like pointing me to like Real Housewives of Dallas. I don't know where you guys are from, but I used to love Housewives. I don't really like it that much anymore because it's kind of like drying up for me, but I used to love it a lot when I was younger, and I used to watch it all the time with my friends. And they, like, there's this one episode where this woman, Leanne, she was like, I'm over it. My panty liner is over it. Or like something, like she was saying something about how she's like over it, you know, and she was talking about her panty liners being over it. And they just brought me back to that scene. And that's how exhausted that person is with the situation. Like, I feel like it's like something that is so recurring, and it's just like they're tired of it. Like, it's just constant meddling of some sort, whether it's energetic or it's just like getting in the way of you guys seeing each other. I'm definitely getting that vibe. Or just like, you know, maybe the stress of your life is putting a lot of pressure. But this person wants to take a new beginning, have a leap of faith in this connection, and have a new beginning with you. It's whatever you're thinking about, okay? That's what they want to do. And they're willing to walk away. Thank God I brought my phone near me. They're willing to walk away from whatever they need to walk away from to make this happen. And I feel like you're walking away from whatever you need to walk away from. You were always going to walk away from that anyways, but this person, they may have been holding on to certain things or some things, maybe it's behaviors and stuff, like habits that they're willing to walk away from for the sake of this connection because it means that much to them. You're dealing with somebody who knows how important you are. Like, you're not dealing with people of the past who are like playing games, you know, these dumb little boys, dumb little girls. You know, you're dealing with a full-grown man or a full-grown woman that knows what's up, and they're not stupid, and they don't play games. They're not afraid. Like, you're dealing with the emperor, empress type. You're the emperor and the empress. So you're dealing with a full-grown man or a full-grown woman that doesn't play games. You know what I mean? So like, or even if you've been dealing with them for a while, maybe you reconnected with them from the past. They're a different person. They're so much more mature now. They're not playing those silly games. And I get a feeling that they never did used to play those silly games, but maybe the people that they were around, I'm hearing a name. I know this girl. So I'm like, is she watching this right now? But I'm hearing Sonia, right? I don't mean to put you out there, baby. My bad, boo. But I feel like you needed to hear that so you knew that this message was for you. And I don't know if you watch my videos. I don't really care if you watch them or not. But I love you. Hey, girl. I love you so much. How you doing, baby? But I don't know if she still watches my readings. I know she watches it sometimes. I don't know if she was watching it this time around. Maybe she might, and that's why they have a message for her. But they're like, maybe like this person's friends were maybe not the best influence on them, and maybe they made some mistakes. But that wasn't truly who they were. Like, that wasn't who they were deep inside. That was just kind of like the mistakes that they were making because of who they were around. And now with death energy showing up here after the Emperor, I think that they're not going to be the same person anymore. I think that that's never going to happen again. I think you're good. Like, we have the Emperor, and then right after that, coupled with death and the Lovers, I think you're good. You know, like, I'm pretty sure this person is not going to be doing what they used to do. And that's for those of you guys who, or maybe they've done, maybe they did it once or twice. If that's the case, I don't know. And it could be any habit that was annoying, and it put a wrench in the connection, right? In some way, shape, or form, it slowed things down. So, but I really feel like that's for those of you guys who have been in a long-standing connection with this person, or where you reconnected with them recently in the distant past, but you knew them from like way back. Because I saw the Six of Cups, and so I know that there's some way back energy, like some back in the day type vibes in this connection. So the conscious thoughts and desires of this person is the Ten of Swords. They're overwhelmed mentally, and they definitely want to put an end to a very burdensome cycle, and they are at the end of a very burdensome cycle. They're exhausted, right? Temperance, they really need healing. Like, mentally, they're very overwhelmed with lots of things, like energies and energies of the past, mystical energies as well, they're overwhelmed with. That is trying to heal them. This mystical energy that's overwhelming them is trying to heal them, but it's also trying to change them forever. Like, this person has death 2 times. So someone is dying, someone is transforming, someone is never going to be the same person that they were again. And why is this happening? And it's happening to bring the 2 of you guys happiness, okay? Oh, wowza. All right, this is really beautiful. So also, I feel like this person, they could be overwhelmed because of an opportunity that they have now to kind of step in their power more. And it could be scaring them, because possibly this could have resulted in an end to a circumstance, an end to a paradigm, an end to groups, or an end to a way that they were living their life, or an end to the way that they were looking at life. But this is so positive. This reading is so positive. But they are very overwhelmed mentally. And when the mental sphere is this overwhelmed, I don't really see anybody taking too much action right now, because they need to heal. Like, they seriously need to slow down. They may want to, but they need to slow down, you know? Because their mental, when your mental is looking like this, you should lay down. Like, this person kind of had a car accident for some of you guys. Some of you guys, you know what I'm talking about. They had a car accident, or they had surgery or something, and they really need to heal. But something that's going on in this person's life makes it so it's not smart that this person is moving around or taking action. Never take action from the energy of the Ten of Swords. You will regret it. Or you will, like, you're not going to want to. Who wants to take energy in the who wants to take action in the energy of the Ten of Swords, you know? So they definitely are really overwhelmed by the transformation that this connection has brought for them. They're very overwhelmed by it. All right, so I feel like Spirit wants to say more things about this. They're saying that also you do need to wait, though. This may require a little bit of patience. I'm not telling you to wait for somebody, but and Spirit's also saying that a lot of you guys may need to be patient. Nah, it's not patience. This person is going to show you how much they love you. And I feel like they've been planning on doing this for a long time. Because just when I was hearing, like, wait, when I was going to say wait, my guys are like, no, don't tell anybody to wait. And hey, listen, I'm not going to tell anybody to wait. I just channel the information. But they were just like, this person has been planning on showing you how much they love you for a while. 7 months, for some of you guys, if you've known them that long, 7 years. But for a long time, for a good chunk of the connection, they've been waiting to show you how much they love you. But they're going to get ready to do that soon. But this Ten of Swords energy, this energy of defeat and loss, you know, and it's defeat and loss around, you know, just being bombarded with outside energy. It's like being bombarded with indecision, not being sure if they should do something, because they're like, well, this person thinks that this is going to happen, and this person thinks that this is this way, and that person thinks that this is this way. This is definitely Mercury and Libra. You know, like it's definitely very Libra, or moon in Libra. It's very Libronic, you know, and it's hard to navigate life through these energies because everybody's saying something different. And then your heart's saying something different. It's like, what do I listen to? If I listen to my heart, I'm going to upset these people and I really love them. And I don't want them to be upset, but whatever. But you got to cross through this energy. And this person really needs to heal through caring what other people think. They really need to heal through, you know, being so swayed by this energy, you know, like there's nothing to be gained by sitting in this energy. In fact, when you're surrounded by this energy, it really is an indicator that you need to go within, not necessarily to soul search, but to connect to your intuition. Your intuition has the answer. This is the energy that kind of blocks your intuition, or it confirms your intuition, you know? And it's like this person needs to let this energy confirm their intuition as opposed to block their intuition. And so that's why they're having this mental healing. That's why my guys are like, don't move on just yet. They needed to learn something, or they needed to like get some information about this. Some of you guys are like, wow. And I understand. I get it, okay? The most disgruntled person. But at the same time, nobody can make you happy but yourself. But you already know that. All right, so near future energy for this person is the Hermit. That's a good energy. They've got a lot of major arcana around them. They're letting spirit work in their life. They're not fighting spirit. Maybe in the recent past, they fought spirit a little bit because it was a little hard, right? Or maybe you fought spirit a little bit because it was a little hard, right? But in some way, you were fighting like this person's way of them showing you protection. You just didn't believe that they were protecting you. You know, like you couldn't see that that was actually like them showing you that they loved you, but in their own way. The Emperor shows his love in another way, you know, by protecting your mental. Maybe they were dealing with something super stressful and they didn't want you to be a part of it, or they didn't want you to kind of deal with that. So they may have pushed you away, or they may have told you like to wait or to halt in some way. And you may have thought, oh, are you whatever. But in reality, they were just trying to protect you from something that was really stressful, something that would have upset your mind and it would have upset your peace. So here we go, near future, Hermits, them going within to discover what, and to discover their strength and their pride and their ego, and that part of them that is the King of Wands that's like, I'm going to go do it anyways. So this person really needed to go, they're going to go within to discover and uncover their mojo, to also discover and uncover their passion for you. All right, because once they uncover this King of Wands energy, they're going to see their good fortune, and they're going to be more in the flow with their good fortune. They also need to understand and realize how maybe there's a King of Wands surrounding this connection, a third party King of Wands energy that may have blocked this connection, and it may have upset them, but they need to go within to understand how them blocking this connection for that time actually served them, and it was a blessing. Maybe in disguise, definitely in disguise, but it was a blessing, right? Because something needed to happen. The Four of Wands, maybe an engagement needed to happen, an agreement needed to happen, or someone needed to work on their energy level so that they could become, you know, more of a happy person and more who they truly are. So they're going within and isolating themselves from society and humanity, but also a little bit from you too. So it's okay if this person maybe this week or sometime in the week, you know, they're kind of like a little bit withdrawn from you. It's because they need to really go within. The Hermit is showing up twice and get clear on what it is that they want. And soul search, get confidence. When you go within and you emerge a whole new person. And the King of Wands is signifying being reborn. So this person's going within so they can be the best possible person for you, whether they're a man or a woman. They need to go within so they can be the best possible person or version of themselves, and also so that they could be the best possible version for you. Because soulmate connections, honestly, they're nothing like karmic connections. And a lot of us have been in karmic connections. And so we don't understand the difference. And it's understandable, you know? But soulmate connections, it's okay to be the best version of yourself for them because they're your soulmate. It's okay. Whereas karmic connections, it's kind of like you need to safeguard that energy because you'll never be the best version of yourself for that person because they will never be satisfied, you know, that will never be happy. And that's not the energy that this person brings. They seem very autonomous, self-sufficient, protective, or very abundant and nurturing, whichever way they're showing up as, you know. They seem very like in a good place and a good person, and that's why Spirit's really blessing them with these energies of death and the Hermit. It is a blessing to go through these things because you emerge so much better, and you also get attracted to your wishes and to your dreams and to your wish fulfillment. So with the Hermit energy, they're definitely going within. And why is this happening? And it's to draw inspiration. when they come out of this energy of the Hermit, they're going to be reborn, renewed, concentrated on this connection a lot more, excited about where things are going to go. Like, I feel like this person, they struggle with feeling like, well, where is this going to go, or what's the future? They have a trouble seeing the future for as positive as it could be, because this person probably went through, I'm hearing, narcissistic abuse. And that's what makes you guys very much connected to one another, because you guys had similar pasts, and so you guys have similar visions for the future. And that's why God brought the two of you guys together. And it really was God that brought the two of you guys together. And so they need to feel or realize that there's so much more to life, because I'm sure that they know, like, I'm sure that when this connection happened, they did surrender to the fact that there's so much more to life, but they also did have a little bit of depression that they needed to work through, right? Like, you could never be too healed. You know what I'm saying? And if spirit, if spirit brings the star energy, it's a blessing. It's spirit being like, yeah, you think you're healed, and you are, but like, I got something else for you too. I always like seeing the star. I don't care why it shows up. And that's why I feel like in the recent years in my life, the star just blesses me. Every time it shows up, I get a blessing. I get that healing, but I get the blessing because I embrace it fully. And I don't look at it like, oh, I'm getting healing and it's going to take a long time. I just am like, wow, thanks for showing. I love the star. And I notice now that I embrace it truly within myself, and it's that Aquarius energy. And I embrace it truly within myself, and I embrace my individuality and my quirks. Every time I see the star, it's a blessing. So this person, they could be going within, and when they go within, a gift, like the universe brings them a major wish that they want being fulfilled, or the universe shows them that they have a major wish that they want that's already been fulfilled, right? But in this case, I feel like it's future based. I feel like it's attached to their future, and they're really, 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 really gonna love it, okay? So we're underlying this energy, and the underlying energy, closing out the reading, is the Emperor. There's a strong divine soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It's not just, I mean, it is a soulmate twin flame connection, but it also, the more you raise your vibration, the more you guys step into, a divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and so you're not just soulmates. You guys are divinely, leading a collective in some way, shape, or form. You're leading by example, and it's really beautiful. But that only comes when you keep doing the healing. Not only, but it comes through the healing as well. That's another way. Or you could have just never left your divinity, and so you never really needed the healing because you never traumatized yourself. But most of us, we get traumatized in some way, shape, or form, so we need that healing. That's why the star is there. All right? So you guys, I believe that's what I have for you guys. This was the easiest, sweetest reading I've done this whole week. I had another sign, I think it was Cancer, that also had an amazing reading. But this reading was very straightforward. I don't feel a lot of resistance in your energy. I feel you guys are very confident and comfortable within yourselves, and you love yourselves very, very much, and you've healed a lot. But that's why I was also like, don't worry, because I know, like, Capricorn, sometimes we struggle with worry, and it's just something that's associated with just who Capricorn is, and it's just something, I guess it's like a little bit of our, your kryptonite. I was going to say our kryptonite because I just feel a strong connection to Capricorn, but it's a little bit of our kryptonite where we worry. That's just like our kryptonite. I mean, come on, even Superman has something that could destroy him, right? Because you guys are invincible. If it wasn't for that, you guys would rule the whole world, and that wouldn't be fair, right? but this is really positive. I really feel like this person is focusing heavily on this connection and thinking a lot about you and where they want this to go, and thinking about it gives them the faith to walk away that they've been already doing, but it gives them even more that faith to walk away and to not listen. They're struggling a lot. This person is struggling a lot, but so have you. You've come out of something too, and you can understand it. And it's because they really empathize with your pain and your situation, and they just want you to be happy, and they just want you to be well. Like, this person loves you, and they don't want to change you at all. They don't want anything to be different about you. Like, everything about you is perfect. And that's something that I've been getting a lot for you Capricorns lately. Like, in your readings for the past few months, I've been getting, like, you need to just accept yourself as who you are. Like, you don't need to lose any weight. You don't need to do your makeup any different. You don't need to cut your hair different or wear this different. If you want to, then yeah, go ahead, girl. Who are you talking to? You talking to me? Go ahead, do what you want. But if you don't feel like doing it, but you feel like you need to do it, you don't need to do that for this person. They're your soulmate. They accept you fully. They think you're perfect just the way you are. All right, so that's what I have for you guys, Capricorn. Thanks so much for checking it out. Thanks so much for your love and support. Thanks so much for liking. Now would be a great time to comment down below, and thank you so much for that as well. And also, thank you for the subscriptions. It means a lot to me. It means that a lot of people want to keep connecting with me further. They want to keep getting seeing the uploads come up on their news feeds, but be sure that you're watching them and stuff, because I put these out from my heart. I'm not a machine. I don't just, I'm not just chained to doing things the way that things are supposed to be done. I do them from my heart. And so when things like that happen, where I feel like you're not appreciating what I'm putting out, or I feel like, you're very wishy-washy, it does deeply upset me. It really does. And maybe that's not the best way to be, but that's who I am. That's how God made me. So I'm going to embrace who I am fully. I don't give a fuck if you have a problem with that. Like, if you think you're a machine and you just put out videos and readings like that, I wonder how deep those readings are, because I read from my heart. I read from my heart, and I read from my soul. I'm a high priestess. Okay? So, and if I feel a sort of way, I kind of get a little spiteful, and I don't want to be spiteful with you guys, but I also want to be appreciated. And that's why I say, if you know that you're just going to watch this and you're never going to watch again, and you know the kind of person, that's how you are, then just don't subscribe to my channel. It's okay. I'm not hard pressed with subscribers. Do you see my subscriber count down there? I have a lot. I don't have like 5,000 subscribers. I have way more than that. Okay. But I just don't show it because it doesn't matter to me. But I just want to make sure that people who are joining this collective are serious. It's very upsetting when you're wishy-washy, because in these readings, you don't want the person you're with to be wishy-washy. You don't want them to treat you that way, but then you treat me that way. You don't think I'm a person? So that's why I'm saying, if you're going to subscribe, make sure you watch. And if you're not watching, then, that's fine. Just don't subscribe, because it's upsetting. I'm a person. Right? The same way as how you comment down below your situation with your person and how they did this and it hurt you and whatever. That's the same shit that goes on with me in my life, and also dealing with a lot of you guys too. So have some compassion. Remember that the same person who's trying to help you, they also need their own help too. And think about other people outside of yourself, but also think about yourself. That's the way you keep that love around you. If you have divine love coming into your life, and you're shutting it out to be karmic, to sit there and worry, and to sit there and go back to what you're doing before, and you have a way out, and you're just gonna push it away, like, then you don't, then maybe that's the reason why you're surrounded by karmics, So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be honest, and I try not to lie, but I also try not to burden people too much with my stuff. But it does upset me, and that's why I left YouTube years ago, because I felt like you people don't appreciate people. You don't appreciate people's gifts. A lot of people on here are very gifted. And the way you treat us is not cool. It's not. And I'm going to say it. It's not cool. Put some respect in our name. There are some readers that shouldn't be on YouTube. There are some readers who are not really gifted. They're not gifted, or they're not aware of their gifts. They don't know who they are yet. So they shouldn't really be guiding collectives, right? But there are a lot of us on here who are very connected. And it does hurt our feelings. It does. So be sure that you're supporting the channel. If they like donations, and it's not just me, everybody else, if they like donations, donate to their channel. Every month I donate to my favorite tarot readers, every month. If they like donations, donate to them. If they like likes, like their videos. If they like subscribers, like their subscribers. If they like comments, if they like, subscribers, subscribe to them. If they like comments, comment down below. Show your appreciation. These are free readings. These go up a couple $100s for some people. All right? So, and we're doing it for free. So show your love and support. And don't be surprised if you're not doing that for people who actually show you love, that you get dumped around by karmics. And people you're around a bunch of people who don't appreciate you, because you don't appreciate the people who actually are trying to be there for you. All right? So bless up. Enjoy this first week of December, and I'll be back next week. All right? Bye-bye. Talk to you later.